Will the Astros, no, they didn't win a series. They lost today. They came back. Right, Kyle Tucker? Right, Kyle Tucker? Yeah, they did. But what did the bullpen do? Next.
Jainel Diaz, this is Locked on Astros.
Hello and welcome to Locked on Astros, your daily Astros podcast. Here are your hosts, Eric the Man Heisman and Brett H-Town Wheelhouse Chansey.
Hey, everybody, and welcome into another edition of Locked on Astros. We're your team every day. I'm H-Town Wheelhouse. Look, you can find me at H-Town Wheelhouse on X, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me at Back to the Bullpen on X and on Instagram. You can find me at Stros411 on X and on Facebook, where I'm always positive, always Stros, even today. That's right. Today's episode is brought to you by Monopoly Go. Monopoly Go is a fun game. I've been playing it ever since we got it. We got to talk about this fast-paced game that lets you team up with your friends and unlock awesome prizes, unique stickers for trading, cool playing pieces, and hilarious emojis for taunting your friends. So download Monopoly Go now for free in the Google Play or App Store. Game on. Well, it definitely wasn't game on for the Houston Astros today. Well, it was, but it wasn't. I was actually at the game today. I had the really, really cool honor of taking my mom to the game today as an early Mother's Day present. Let's start off with something positive because there's plenty of negative to get to. And Ryan Stanek, friend of Locked on Astros, agreed to meet me down the third baseline so that my mom could meet him. Her favorite pitcher is Ryan Stanek, and I didn't know this until about a month ago when she told me she was looking for him, and I said, well, he's with the Mariners now, and she got to meet him. She had a great time. He even signed a jersey that I had purchased of his, and we're going to frame that for her for Christmas. So it was a great experience. And when we left, we had to leave early because we had to get mom home at a certain time, had to go to a game. And when we left, Kyle Tucker had hit the 2-run home run. We get in the car and we're like, hey, look, Mom, I think things are turning around. I think the Astros may actually win this series. And it sounded really, really promising. But there was one detail that I forgot. We have a bullpen that doesn't know how to keep a lead. We have a bullpen that doesn't know how to get a W. We have a bullpen that's getting paid millions upon millions upon millions of dollars and can't do their dang job. I mean, what a great series by John Singleton. What a great series by John Singleton. I said that 285, actually the 6-game homestand, 285, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. This dude stepped up. The rest of the team, there were games where they did well. They did score a lot of runs, but you are now 1-9 in 10 games that are decided by 1 run. You are 1-9. So here are our 3 big takeaways today. Okay. The Astros can't win close games. The bullpen is atrocious and the offense is too inconsistent. Period. Too inconsistent. It's pathetic. Like, how do you squander a game like today? How do you take the Mariners came in with the number 1 pitching staff in the league. Logan Gilbert absolutely shut you down in game 2. They kicked the door open for you in game 3, and you absolutely delivered an L today. You wasted John Singleton's day. You wasted Kyle Tucker's 2 home run. Bullpen, get your crap together. This is bad. Hunter Brown wasn't the problem today. Hunter Brown only gave up 2 runs. This wasn't Hunter Brown's fault. Don't blame Hunter Brown. I keep seeing this. Oh, what's wrong with Hunter Brown? He sucked today. No, he gave up 2 runs. And they didn't decide to score anything until he got out of the game. He only gave up 2 runs, y'all. He got out of the first inning without giving up a run. He was good today. So that brings us to our first thing in the segment is I want to hear from Joe Espada. Let's see what he said in our Yo Joe segment. Oh.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. Joe Espada, Yo Joe.
All right, this is what Joe Espada said. It sucks because that's the kind of way you plan for the game and you get there and you've got the guys you believe in. And I keep believing in those guys because those guys are really good. We've just got to get the job done and put guys away. We're better than that. I know. I'm screaming too. You just don't see Brian Abreu on the first pitch missing that bad with the fastball. That's just not who he is. He's working on his mechanics. We're trying different things, but at the end of the day, we've got to execute and we've got to get out. Yeah. Thank you, Joe Espada, Captain Obvious, captain of this team. Someone's saying Dusty, Dusty, Dusty. Look, I don't think Hader is trash. I would refer to the back of his baseball card. Oh, wait, am I not allowed to say that? Has that line been overused? Well, look at the back of the baseball card. Yeah, that has been a problem. This whole episode is going to be an always positive, always Stros wheelhouse rant with a W, okay? Because I'm tired of L's. And I don't know if you noticed the graphic. Go back and look at the graphic for the show. It's got Josh Hader holding an L. It's got John Singleton swinging, and it says, sorry, John, we spoiled your great home series. I mean, yeah, John Singleton and Kyle Tucker wasn't enough, but they should be enough, Hayden. They should be. 4 runs should have been enough. Hunter Brown only gave up 2 runs. It should have been 4-2, not 5-4. Oh, I've got a Josh Hader quote too. I've got to find it. I just got to make sure I keep my cool. Look at that, 69 viewers. Nice. Gotta love that. But okay, so we cannot win close games. 1 in 9 in games, in 10 games of 1 run. Pathetic. Terrible. Horrible. Now, let me take you back to a positive place. A place that was filled with serenity and victory in all things going right. That place is 2022, where the Houston Astros went on a historic run to win their second, that's right, their second MLB title. Everything went their way. The ball bounced their way. Their pitchers pitched. Their bullpen did their stuff. You know what? You know who was closing games for the Astros? Ryan motherfreaking Presley, who is now our setup guy. You think he's not jacked up in the head with having to be a setup man after doing what he did for this team? Look, I was on board with the Hader signing. I actually like Josh Hader. But right now, it is not getting done. And if Josh Hader's not getting it done, but Presley's locking things down in the 7th or 8th inning, then you know what you do? You say, Josh, get to the 8th inning. I don't care if we're paying you $95 million. Or you know what? Go make a barista. Go get, if I hear another thing about another player making another coffee shop and about how that's reinvigorated their juices to get back to rehab, I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. I'm so tired of hearing about their off-the-field ventures financially. This team, I wouldn't say is in peril and is dead, but this team is slowly climbing into a pit that even if they get hot, is it going to be too late? The bullpen is a disaster, Randall. It is a disaster. It's a complete disaster. Do you remember when we got to the Rangers this last year? If we could just get to their bullpen, if we could just get away from their starters. Look, I'm so upset right now. My dog's pacing behind me. Hayden said I missed the 2022 season. Look, I told y'all 2022 is probably never going to happen again. What's up, Adrian? What's up, my guy? What's up, Emilio? What's up, Sean? What's up, Chris, Linda, Joshua, Randall, all y'all in here, 84 listeners. Hey, listen, y'all need to get more people in here. I want 300 people in here. I want y'all to tell me how you feel. I want you to get it off your chest. I want you to help talk some sense into me, because H-Town Wheelhouse is about to be always positive. Always. I don't know, man. I'm just so frustrated. I cannot believe we lost that game today. You had the perfect opportunity. Oh, this hat. This is the new Space Cowboys faux back, the hat and the shirt. And it says Space Cowboys on the back. Later on, after this show, I'll be recording a Minor League Monday show with Kenny Van Dorn of Astros Future. We'll talk about some good things there. But before we do that, let's hear a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by the LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You get a 60-day free trial at linkedin.com/lockedon. And look, are you struggling to close deals? Kind of like the Astros, business to business selling is tougher than ever. And that's why I want to tell you about LinkedIn Sales Navigator. It is a sales intelligence platform that helps professionals effectively prospect and engage high value customers, drive high revenue, and increase sales performance. Sales Navigator helps you target the right buyers, surface key signals such as job changes or which accounts you should prioritize, and shows you hidden allies so you can find those buyers that are most likely to convert. Fueled by LinkedIn's 1 billion member platform, Sales Navigator gives you the most up-to-date party data, enabling you to unlock conversations with the people that matter. Right now, you can go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, get a 60-day free trial at linkedin.com/lockedon. That's linkedin.com/lockedon for a 60-day free trial. Let LinkedIn Sales Navigator help you sell like a superstar. Just go to linkedin.com/lockedon today. All right, game off. We got to pause here. Let's talk about Monopoly Go. I know what you're saying. Flag on the play. You already talked about that wheelhouse, but there is just so much good stuff on the Monopoly Go app. Look, I played it all weekend. I love this app. It is amazing. They now have time tournaments with your friends that you can work together to build each other's boards. You can move on to win bigger prizes, unlock great prizes, cool new pieces every single day, hilarious emojis, taunting your friends, smashing their buildings, stealing money from their vaults. That's right. Monopoly Go feels new and exciting every single day. And there's always new timed events to help you win big, like massive multipliers for everything you win and rent frenzies. There's always something fun for you to discover in the Monopoly Go app. So go there right now, get off the bench, download the game for free at the Google Play or App Store. Game on. Now, I don't know what the Google Play App Store is, but I meant App Store, so sorry about that misspeaking there. And also, check out the Locked On Astros. It's called Locked On Astros Postcast, and it's with Michael Connor. He does a breakdown right after every single game. I know we go after every single game, but look, you can check out our show. You can check out his show. You can check them out both. If you can't get enough, trust me, there's plenty of opinions to go around. Eric will be back tomorrow on the off day. Eric was just like, I'm so frustrated, I can't even do this show. No, actually, Eric was having technical difficulty we were trying to figure out before, and he could not make it work. And we like delivering a quality product to you guys. Make sure you help us get to 12,000 subscribers as we climb to 20,000 subscribers. Make sure you listen to us on Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you get podcast. We're always positive, always Stros. That's right. This is your mental health session with Dr. H-Town Wheelhouse as the Astros implode once again. That's right. The bullpen comes up and absolutely craps the bed like a 3-year-old toddler who has not been potty trained. It was terrible. It was just terrible. I mean, come on. This isn't a home curse, y'all. This is a curse of bad baseball. Alex Bregman was moved to the 4-hole. Alex Bregman was absolutely moved to the 4-hole. And why am I not? Where is my background at? There we go. There's that. And you know what? I didn't even switch to my background. I have lost my friggin' mind, haven't I, tonight? I literally have. And that's not even the right one. So I've got to give you a rundown of this show so y'all can see I have literally lost my mind tonight. This is insane. You see how out of sorts that I get And I'm the positive guy. Like, I had a great day with my mother at the ballpark. It was amazing. My mom and I had a freaking blast. I got to introduce her to all the workers that watch the show, all the people that work with the Astros. Hey, this is my mom. And everybody loved meeting my mom. My mom was like making friends with everybody like I do. It was so cool. But yeah, so the Astros dropped this series. The bullpen, oh my God, I'm so frustrated with them. And the offense, look, the offense is too inconsistent. And, you know, I probably shouldn't even put that in there. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad, Singleton. That's my bad, Tucker. That's my bad, guys who scored runs. But, oh my God, like, what is going on? Let's talk about this bullpen implosion. Okay, after taking a lead over the Mariners in the 7th inning, Houston had Brian Abreu in the 8th inning, Josh Hader for the 9th inning, and a 75% win probability. 75%. That's right. And you know what? The Astros' best plans didn't work. Abreu hit the second batter he faced in the 8th, which led to a game-tying run being scored. Hader gave up a 1-out home run to Cal Riley in the 9th that sent the Astros to a 5-4 loss. And now they're 1-9 in one-run games. This is what Hader said. Now, I'm pretty sure that Josh Hader is just as upset about what's going on as you guys are, if not more. Josh Hader does not come across to me as a ball player or a professional that doesn't give a crap. Like, I really genuinely think that he hates the results. Look, think about, like, put yourself in his shoes. You get paid $95 million. You come back to the team that drafted you, and you are just not getting it done. When the whole league talked about Abreu, Presley, and Hader coming soon, like, watch out, opponents. It's the three-headed monster. I called it the law firm of Abreu, Presley, and Hader. Like, they're not the law firm of anything. Like, Jim Adler could probably beat them in court. Is that guy even a real dude? I don't know. So this is what he said. There's always that second guess that I could have thrown a slider, but I could have hung a slider, and he could have hit it out too. Obviously, it was easier to second guess once the damage is done. Just didn't execute my pitch. At the end of the day, execute your pitches, and sometimes they work out for you. Well, look, I don't think that every pitch mistake is to be blamed on the catcher. I think a lot of pitches are to be blamed on the pitcher. Those are Ryan Stanek's words, not mine. It is an execution thing. And if you look at where Diaz was set up, I don't believe he was set up over the heart of the plate. I don't believe he was set up there. And doesn't Hader call his own pitches? I believe that's the case. I believe Josh Hader, according to a friend of mine, we were talking about this, and she was saying, I think Hader calls his own pitches. If that's the case, then how much of this is to blame on Yainer Diaz? Now, Yainer Diaz has not been doing well overall. Like, Diaz has struggled, okay? He was 0 for 4 again today. He's down to 274, where he was hitting around 320. Can someone tell me why Cabbage was in the game instead of Mauricio Dubon? Can someone tell me that? When I talk about offense is too inconsistent, I'm sorry. Look, Cabbage, nice guy, met him. Good guy. Dude's a tank. I'd put him on my football team. He looks like a freaking fullback. I need a Snickers. Chris Jones goes, I need a Snickers. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Look, I'm hungry for a freaking win. I'm hungry for an important series on May 5th. I know it's only May 5th, but this was a series that you needed to have. How many games did we beat the Mariners by and get into the playoffs by? One game. What if this is that one game? Guys, what if we miss the playoffs? What if by the end of May, this team is 8 games under 500? What if by the end of this month, things don't come true the way that Eric promised them they would come true, right? So let's look today. Let's look today. What let me look at this box score here. Dubon did go 0 for 2 today. You're right. He came in and he pinch hit. But I think maybe if he comes in and he starts the game, you might have some different results. I don't know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't start Cabbage over Dubon. I mean, Myers came in and went 1 for 2. I'm just saying. I think you got a better chance of Dubon getting 4 at-bats than Cabbage getting 2 at-bats. Dubon should have been in there. Oh, man. I'm baffled. You know what? We need to hear another word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Yahoo Finance. Behind every great investor is Yahoo Finance. That's right. Here is the thing. Yahoo Finance can consolidate all your multiple accounts into one view, into one hub, and access expert analysis you need. I know that for me and my investments with Schwab and my 401k with Fidelity, that I've been using Yahoo Finance to consolidate them in one place, which has made it incredibly easy to manage them. For over 25 years, Yahoo Finance has been the brand behind every great investor. Whether you're a seasoned investor or you're looking for extra guidance, Yahoo Finance gives you all the tools and data you need in one place. They are the #1 finance destination, producing a holistic look at the financial news cycle, including breaking news, original editorial perspectives, analyst ratings, and so much more. Securely link your brokerage accounts and unify them for your wealth, your 401k, and so much more. So right now, for your comprehensive financial news and analysis, visit the brand behind every great investor, Yahoo Finance, the #1 financial destination, yahoofinance.com. That's yahoofinance.com. Yes, thank you, Daniel, for mentioning this right here. Daniel said he's a rhythm hitter, so he needs to be in the game every night. Yeah, I don't know that you can get him in the lineup every single day, but if you're going to give him 2 at-bats in a day, you might as well give him 4. Maybe the analytics said this, the analytics said that, but let me tell you what my analytics say. My analytics say that this team is really starting to worry me. And in my brain says, but wheelhouse, bro, it's only May 5th. And then I tell myself, but we're 12-22. 12-22. You know who we're tied with? The freaking Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who don't even have Mike Trout. You know who's ahead of us? By 5 games. The Oakland Athletics. They're 17-18. You know who they're only 2 games behind? The Rangers. The Mariners are 19-15. They're 4 games over 500. And they're in first place. The best team in our division would be 4th place in the AL East. The best team in this division would be 3rd place in the NL East, would be 3rd place in the NL Central, and would be in 2nd place in the NL West. The AL West is the dog water division of Major League Baseball. You've got the Seattle Mariners, who have one of the top, they lead in a ton of categories. And I'm telling you, Logan Gilbert, I'm calling it right now, that dude's winning the Cy Young this year. He is a stud. That dude, every 5th day, you know what I'm sure of? Logan Gilbert's going to get a win for the Mariners. No matter how inconsistent their lineup is, Logan Gilbert's going to get a freaking win. That dude's dealing. He is unreal right now. He is an ace. He's doing big boy things. But even with their #1 pitching, they're only 4 games over 500. The Astros have a perfect opportunity. It's like we're being handed, like, look, you have a chance to continue this winning culture, you've been given a crappy division. Oh, it's competitive. Yeah, it's competitive for what, 500? If mediocrity is competitive, what are we doing here? It's competitive because they're all average, because the Mariners have pitching, but their hitting's too inconsistent. We have hitting, kind of, and we don't have pitching. We're leading in all these offensive categories, but we can't close out a win. Our bullpen is terrible. We still, look, when Christian Javier comes back, my dog's worried about me, literally. He's sitting here, resting his head on my leg, and he's looking at me like, are you okay, bro? Dude, I'm okay. It's all right. I'm not upset. My dog's a good barometer here. Milo is like, bro, chill, look at him. He's trying to get in the camera side. Dude, you don't pay the bills around here. What are you doing? Man, look at this. Look at this. It's okay, Milo. Look, Milo right here, Milo Hamilton. That's my dog. Well, he didn't have a last name, but Milo is absolutely concerned. He's concerned. Astros, when you start getting my dog upset, that kind of ticks me off, bro. I don't like that. Oh, man. Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Oh, no, dude. Come on, man. Bro, why I'm not even gonna say it. Why you gotta bring that up? I don't do that to my dogs. I mean, this dog is part of my family, okay? This dog is amazing. And I just look, Javier had to start. He gave up a few runs. We don't necessarily worry about results. I mean, Verlander gave up like 10 runs in his 2 starts in AAA, and he's come back and he's been brilliant. Okay. I'm not worried about Verlander. When Christian Javier comes back, what do? JP France had 1 start in AAA, got blown up. Didn't look good. I'm a little concerned about France. Whenever Javier comes back, we will see what happens with Hunter Brown. Now I have a question. What do you think about doing this? Spencer Arrighetti, 4 innings. Hunter Brown, 5. Save your bullpen. They do a lot of piggybacking in this system. I cover the Space Cowboys. I'm there, and I haven't been to as many games as I want to, but once summer gets here, I'll be sitting in that press box a lot, talking to the player development guys, talking to the different people in the organization, bending Mickey Story's ear, talking to the players. And why couldn't we do that? Arrighetti for 4, Hunter for 5. Or Arrighetti for 5 if he's rolling, Hunter for 4. I mean, that might be good. Yeah, let Hunter warm up for the first 2 innings. And as he's leaving, say, hey, by the way, in the bullpen, you gave up 5 runs and 2 home runs. Or you gave up 2 home runs and 5 runs, and all of them were earned. You're like, okay, cool, got it out of my system. You're right, we never score first. What was the stat they gave? What was the stat I saw? The Astros, I think in every game, is it true that we haven't scored first all season long? Is that true? When we're at home? Yeah, no lead is safe. Brown doesn't have control, but today he did have 4 walks, but he looked better. He only gave up the 2 runs. I'm so Bad Beat Billy is like, I'm so ashamed of the Astros. You guys are in peril. I'm in peril. Yes, we're outscoring the first inning and late innings. But can we talk about John Singleton? Let's give this man his flowers. Good job, John Singleton. John Singleton. After I wrote him, look, I'll admit it. I'm not going to write an apology letter, but I'll admit it. John Singleton, I was ready to DFA you. John Singleton, I wanted you to be gone from this team. But you know what, John Singleton? You didn't hear none of that. You're like, I'm not here for that. What I'm here for is I want to be a viable part of a Major League Baseball team. And what has John Singleton done? 285, 3 home runs, and 8 RBI in this home series between Cleveland and Seattle. John Singleton, stand up, take your flowers. You deserve it. But, his showboating, let the guys pimp their home runs. Yordan Alvarez threw his bat. Nobody had a problem with it. Let him do it. This guy's come back from a hard road, and he's filling in for a guy. Come on, man. Come on, Omar. Give me a break. He's still batting 274, and go look at the White Sox record. And I've got to wrap it up here. Jose Abreu, we have not. There's been no update. Now, I'm recording the show at 9:45. I don't know if it's going to be live. If it is, I guess come back here and check it out. I may record it and post it, but we will do a Minor League Monday show with Kenny Van Dorn of Astros Future. Guys, here's the deal. I'm out. This has been a great show. Thank y'all for sharing your thoughts. Thank y'all for stopping by. No matter what happens, win or lose, we are your team every single flipping day. Let's go, Stros. Keep the faith. I'm not jumping ship. But for right now, bury me in the H, not on the IL. I'm out.